Hello and welcome back to Factorio Atlantis. I'm in a bit of a pickle. So I set up Coverex and managed to backlog the belts, which then killed everything. So we have some fuel here. Let's dump that in there. Right, and I basically need to bootstrap this somehow to get some power in. That's not my first priority. My first priority is fixing this. What's happened is all the outputs come on this belt, clogged it. So I think what I need to do is just remove this filter for now. Okay, so that gets all this moving again. Now, in fact, I think I just want to do a loop like that. Okay, that fixes the immediate problem. But the proximal problem is I've dumped some uranium that I found in here into here. Okay, so we can now make a bunch of fuel cells. The problem is we do not have enough power to make fuel cells. Do we have power at all? 0. All right, let's have a look. Can't even look because I've got no power. Right, we have a fuel stack here, which presumably is not running because there's no coal. We have some fuel here, so let's see if we can bootstrap this. This is a bit of a pain. Alright, so we're going to go up to where we refuel the trains, which is a way away. And I jumped in the nearest vehicle I could, which turns out to be this quite slow military hovercraft. So we're not zipping around the map as fast as we would hope. But that's not the main problem right now, is it? Okay. So let's head over here. I hate these kind of problems. They are so frustrating. And they're the sorts of things which should never happen. I've just spent so long fiddling around with design work that I forgot to actually make sure my base ran. Okay, so let's go here. Let's transfer everything in there. Okay, so I now have an inventory full of fuel. Woo, nearly died. Right, do I have any still commissioned power stations? So, don't have a power station down there. Let's head up here. Okay, so I have a power station here. It just wasn't connected to anything. Okay, so we can fix this. Right, let's... Can I even... Alright, first things first. Right, that's going. Okay, that's down. Let's put all of this there. Okay. And I want to fill this box as well. Everything's happening very, very, very slowly. Alright, do we have enough power to do anything yet? Okay, so let's dump all of this in as well. Okay. And this is burning through really quickly. And we are nowhere near getting these to swing. Alright. So I'm not sure what the solution is here to get this all bootstrapped. The other option would be for me to manually cut the power to this area. Take a couple of... Alright, so we might do this. So if I request... Can I handcraft fuel cells? Yes, I can. Okay, so where did I put my... Alright, let's head down here. So I'm going to fly... I'm going to drive back to the nuclear site. Then I'm going to handcraft some fuel cells, and I'm going to insert them manually into the nuclear reactors. I think that's what I'm going to try next. This is a bit of a nightmare. Let's head on down. Okay. I suppose it could be worse. I could be a prime minister of a country with no majority, with no means of triggering a general election. That would suck harder, I think. But this sucks pretty hard. Alright, let's go down here. So this is our nuclear area. Alright, let's jump out. So if we go to this machine, is this crafting? Yes, it is. Can I craft? Yeah. So let's take a stack of this. Okay. Then I'm going to run around here manually. Can I get through this way? No, I can't. So I have to go the other way. How do you drop a single item? No, don't want to mine them. No, that's just put 50 in the first one. I don't know how you do this. So, if anybody in the... So, speedrunners distribute items one at a time by dragging across. And I can never make that work. So, Alt doesn't work. So, Alt, right click doesn't work. Control left click, and that's just stuck loads in. Okay, That's got one of my reactors going. Okay, I just want to put in a single item. Okay, then I want to put the rest on the belt. And it's important which side of the belt these go on, so I'm going to dump them up here so that I'm guaranteed they're in the right place. Okay, so that's my handcrafted cells. Okay, while I'm over here, let's have a quick look. So we still have stuff to mine. This is making fuel cells, which is good. Covarex enrichment is running. Okay, so this is all working very slowly. So let's have a look at power, see how we're doing. Okay, so we're up to 76 megawatts, 78. Right, and this is still way under for satisfaction. I'm wondering if, so all the roboports are trying to charge back up. That's not helping. Right. So this looks like it's a problem, right? So I think we need to have a bit of another plan about how power is handled. All right, let's see how long this was actually a problem for. All right, let's have a look. So if we look at 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, so we were without power for about 25 minutes. Yeah, and it's the roboports recharging after, which is the problem. Now we're in green. Okay, so now we're fine again for suitable values. This is our, yeah, this is our bad uranium buffer. We should be able to pull bad uranium off slowly from there. Okay, that should work. So then we should be in a much better position now. Whew. Don't like that kind of problem. At least I'm not relying on lasers for defense. Okay, so back up to our build. And we're going to have to fly all the way up before we look at it. Sorry, I can't sort this out over the map. Up we go. Don't want to get run over. I've got an eye on the mini-map all the time. Okay. So this is our design area here. And what I'm doing at the moment is working through the robot frames build. Okay, so this is taking in iron and copper ore, producing copper this side, iron this side. Then that goes up. So this is the smelting. We then need to feed the smelting into two assemblies. One of them is this, which makes pipes and circuits. Okay, and we need... Right. So we need the pipes and gears line, which is fine. Then we need a circuits and steel line. Ah, we have no steel for this. Okay, so we'll have to sort that out in a minute. So this is going to produce red circuits. There we go. Then the other part of this build is this is a split iron copper line. This feeds the batteries and the sulfuric acid. Then it outputs onto this belt. Okay, so this is standalone from this, except we need to route the iron and copper through. And then we need a steel build. Okay, so this requires 0.06 of a transport belt of steel. That's not so much. So from memory, 0.2 is one full steel smelter. So this is a half smelter. Slightly over a half. So if I did... Well, let's start with 12 machines. Let's see how... how many do we have here? Right. So if we had this... And... What am I doing wrong? No, this doesn't drop in. So how on earth are... Okay. Let's see if there's a thing under settings. Controls. So I want to drop one item. So Z to drop an item. Crafting, blah, 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 inventory. Pick up, drop, stack is left mouse button. Stack transfer is shift. Right. Right mouse button, cursor split, shift right, stack split. So where's the command to move a single entity? All right, I'm going to actually ask the internet about this. If you carry the stack with your cursor and right click, it will place one item in the... Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so I've got some iron plate. Right click is mining the entity. Okay. Moving single items, 2014, 2 days ago. So Z. Okay. So. But that just keeps doing it. It doesn't let me. Okay, so I have to. That doesn't seem right to me. All right. Nothing else there. Let's go back. So Factorio transfer one item. Insert only one item. Shift right mouse button applies the stack. And it splits the stack in half. It doesn't insert just one. With a stack blah blah blah. Well, if you know how to do this, please tell me, because I can't make it work, and I've watched speedrunners do it over and over again. I have no idea. Okay, so this is producing 0.067, and I need 0.066. So this is the right size build. Check that's 0.67. Okay, and that's 8 of these. Okay, what happens if... Yeah, because I was holding down Z, it dropped things on the floor, which is definitely not what I want. Alright, so if I now put prop mods in all these, do I not have any more prop mods? Right. 0.2. Sorry, 0.63, and I need 0.67. Okay, one more. So, prop mods. So that's 11 machines, 6/9, that's fine. All right, so then I want to find out what the options are for the iron. So this is going to be iron ore. If I prod mod that, does that keep up with the steel smelter? Net machine is 0.7, so yes. Okay. So then we have basically two arrangements for this. One where the smelters are on the inside and one where they're on the outside. And I think I'd like to do this All right, so all right, so let's imagine we feed this across like that. We then do this. Whoops. Right, so then this would pull in from a belt here. For the ore, and then it puts out there. Then this puts out there for the product. Okay, this clearly is going to need to be an underground. And no doubt there'll be issues with phasing here. Okay, so wherever this is, this is the output line. So let's put that out there. All right, so this arrangement here is that right? Yeah, that looks right. And then I need to make sure these have productivity modules. That's 4, 8. Right, and then there we go. So this should be, yeah, that should be a smelting stack. Do I want it that way round? No, I think that's the wrong way round. So I want to take that, put it at the top. Is that the right way? Let's try again. That there. Then I want to take that out. Okay. Then the first one of these doesn't need to be an underground. There we are. And we can power the whole thing down the middle line somewhere or off to the side somewhere. Okay, let's do it there. Quite like that. So that is our steel smelter. Okay, so we have quite a lot of I think that's what we're going to have to work with. So now this just needs all composing together into a build, which I think I will start doing off camera. Just to recap, so today we did a bit of fiddling around here with the flying robot frames design, but mainly we rescued a power spiral of death with uranium. We're very healthy, aren't we? We've got fuel cells toddling around here. They're being made far faster than we can actually consume them. So I think for now we're fine. Thank you very much for putting up with me. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.